Morning. We're on Breeze and it is Friday. We left yesterday morning and we just crossed the Gulf Stream. We're motoring because, as you could hear, because there's not a lot of wind, and the wind that is here is kind of spinning around and whatnot. It's breakfast time and I'm warming up some water. I'm having a breakfast sandwich. Shannon made these, prepped these, frozen, and you just microwave them. It takes like a minute. They're amazing. Things that got kind of rattled around. You know, when, let's see, I don't think I can turn this around, or can I? Anyway, things got kind of rattled around. You can see we put things into the sink in order to keep them contained, but that doesn't always work super well. And the dog food kind of went everywhere, but that's okay. And up here, Shannon and Batty are hanging out.
Hi guys.
Batty likes to cuddle. He doesn't really care if he eats or drinks or shits. He just wants to cuddle. That's it. So the whole mission has been cuddling with him as much as possible. Boat is riding itself. That's Walter, the autopilot. So it looks like wind is supposed to come in about midday today, so then we can sail like real sailors. But until then, we're just gonna listen to the hum of the diesel motor and eat breakfast sandwiches. So here we are on Friday afternoon. It's gotten windy, which is great because that means we can sail. Engine's off, winds are like 20, 25, something like that. It's spicy, not too wavy, still pretty comfy, and with the sails up it stops the boat from doing this wobbly thing that it does when you're just motoring. Batty is settling in. He likes to cuddle, especially when things are heeled over and he can't quite get his footing. So yeah, we're on a beeline. We're actually going south because this weather system, the stronger winds are further north. So we're going south in order to avoid those. So we're not going on a direct rum line. To get to Bermuda, we're going a little bit south to make it a more comfortable ride. Despite all that, we still have some strong-ish winds, I guess, but better that than no winds. So we're just kind of cruising. We've got just the staysail up for the front, and then the main is double reefed. So things are small. A lot of small sails up to keep the boat happy and under control. So Shannon's taking a sleep right now. She did the early morning shift, like 4 to 8, and is taking a nap. That's great. And I guess when she gets up, we'll hang out, catch up. See you then. Okay, so things have changed a little bit. The wind picked up. We've been at 30 knots for, I don't know, 12 hours? No, not 12 hours. Long time. At least 6 hours. And we got all the reefs in and everything. The waves have picked up. We're moving fast, but it's rough. Very rough. They're rough seas.
8s, 10 footsies. Shannon's below, sleeping hopefully, and we're just catching sleep when we can, but it's hard to do anything. Trying to stop the boat and stuff. We are moving fast. It's good, so we're getting to where we're going quicker. The forecast wasn't correct. It's supposed to be 10 knots slower right now, but so it goes. So it's supposed to let up between now and the morning. So we just waited out. It's 2 a.m. now. So we just keep sailing. And we'll get there. So far only one shackle broke, so we're doing well there. And just keep on keeping on. It's the less romantic part of sailing. Where you're wet and cold.
So here we are the next day. The weather is beautiful. It's partly cloudy, and the wind is 15 knots, exactly where we want it to be at a 90-degree beam. Beautiful. Makes up for the chaos of the past 24 hours, which has been 30 knots of wind, and we've just been hunkering down and holding on for dear life. Everybody's relaxing. There's Batty having a relax. Shannon having a relax. And we're just enjoying a little bit of thawing out. A couple things broke, nothing big. A little shackle broke, and a rope chafed through. Not a critical rope, just something that holds something else. Autopilot seems to be working, but the remote's kind of funky. And the forecasts suck. That weather service that we use is not super great. It's okay. So we already dealt with the worst of the weather that we could possibly get in the entire trip, so I suppose it can't get any worse. That's cool. We've gotten used to our new normal, and boat handled it, we handled it, so it's all good. We're gonna enjoy this, and it's gonna be like this apparently for the next 24 hours or so, and then it's supposed to get, spicy, windy again, like 30 knots, about 2 in the morning, because that's usually when the wind gets windy. 2 in the morning. It's consistent. Until then, we're just gonna chill in our tights. Tights. Just trying to dry everything out. Dry out the junk in the trunk. New development on Breeze. We are in the middle of the Atlantic. There's absolutely nothing else around. Like nothing. You'd be hard pressed to be more remote in the Atlantic than where we are. And AIS generally tells us where boats are. And there's this boat that's over there. We'll show you when we get there. But it's huge. And it's just sitting there. And it's not on AIS, and that's super weird. Maybe they're pirates. We don't know.
Drug smugglers.
They could be
sex traffickers. They
could be bringing a large shipment of peanut butter cups illegally into the United States, which would be a score. Either way, we're going to find out here, because we're probably about 2 miles away from it. So yeah, we'll show you when we get closer. Peace. Okay, so here's that vessel. Creeper, no AIS vessel. And there they are, taking off. They're fleeing because I think we're onto them. We hailed them on the radio and asked if the Creeper
no AIS container ship, what their intention was, and then boom, they started heading south. So still no AIS, still no idea what the hell that ship is. We think it might be the secret layer of Dr. No or some similar villain. I mean, I wish we had a drone to send to the boat and do some more recon, but they might be faster than us. It's a really big boat. So there you go. We might have to send this video to the Coast Guard, NSA and whatnot, because this is Dr. No's secret hideout in the North Atlantic. There you go. And here we have our first mate, Batty McBattlelot, aka the Magic Meatball. Hard at work. Oh, don't stress, buddy. Oh, hard day. Hard day napping. Pirate doggy. Alright, so this is our normal view out here. We've got this guy here that gives us our wind direction. And some speed too, pretty nifty. And then this is our chart plotter. So we can, you know, it's a touch screen, so we've got this whole jam. We can zoom out and boom, there's Bermuda. That's where we came from. And we put in different waypoints, and that's what these guys are. These waypoints. And then we work off those and figure out where to go. We're on a beam reach right now, which is super good. Nice for sailing. And then we play our tunes here. And then they come out of those speakers. And then bring us joy. This is Monday morning, and things are chilled out a little bit. And thankfully the wind's coming from the southwest, which is awesome. Because now we've got a jib up and we're kind of cruising on a bit of a run, a little bit of a run. So waves aren't as gnarly, which is nice because we haven't really been able to you know, cook things, whatever. We've been just living on snack food, which is fine, but it's not like having a real meal, you know? And there's a real pretty sunrise happening right now. Super early, check it out. Maybe it's hard to tell, there's a lot of water and stuff there. Yeah, water was just coming like crazy into the cabin. Sorry, not the cabin, the cockpit. Just some waves would hit the side of the boat. But it's all good now because we're kind of going with the waves. And just chilling, reading a book, and waiting for Shannon to wake up. Her and Batty are sleeping, so nice quiet time. I think they'll be happy with the speed that we're going now, which is great. That was a turn. So our ETA is going to be the 4th. We're going to arrive on the 4th at about, I'm guessing 6 p.m. That's what I'm nailing for, so we'll see how the day progresses. After a hard workout at the helm, it's time for Shannon aerobics. Batty's not joining in. That's lame. Yep, Shannon did her half hour of helm today. It was awesome. Kind of hard, a little swelly seas. But we are T-minus 12 hours, give or take, until we're in Bermuda. Probably at anchor by that point, I'd hope. And boat's in good shape. Worst of the weather is done. Wind's behind us. And what else is interesting?
Looking forward to government cut. Heard it's exhilarating.
Apparently, it is. We will feel elation. Elation. I quote from Herman, going through government cut. So really excited about that business. That should be cool. My birthday is the 5th, and we arrive on the 4th. So the plan is to get some scooters, and cruise around Bermuda, and then whatever, party. And that's after we wash all the salt out of the boat, because salt got kind of everywhere. It's like in my butt crack, it's like kind of everywhere. It's definitely all over this dog.
It's all over the dog.
Along with a little pee too. It's kind of gross, but all good. It's all part of the deal. So yeah, maybe we'll report more when we're going through the old government cut. But this is our view right now. not a hell of a lot out there, but water. AIS has got no boats. It's not very surprising. So yeah, we'll check in more later. Peace. Okay, here we are. This is the final approach. We should be clearing in like 3 hours. Oh, and we spoke to Bermuda radio, which sounds like a radio station, but no, it's actually the VHF. It's what they call themselves. Nice Irish fella. He requested every goddamn piece of information that I could ever imagine to have about the boat. It's like, what's your MMSI number? What's the number on your EPIRB? What kind of life raft do you have?
How many hairs do you have on your balls?
Yeah, what do you? What's your favorite beer? All this crap. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so it means we're close. We're within VHF range, which is awesome. We saw us on AIS. So we should have anchor drop this afternoon, and then we proceed to get all the salt out of everything. Everything. And there were 15-foot seas. Holy crap. And the boat handled it fine. It just got kind of shook around. And yeah, but we're psyched to just not move for a little while. And what's tomorrow?
Sean's birthday.
Woohoo!
Best day ever.
Best day ever. And we just listened to Elton John. We're still listening to Elton John, which is like a celebratory thing. It's good. Okay, yeah, we'll check back in when we get into the harbor, which I expect will be beautiful because really all we see out here is just more water. Yep, more water.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of water.
Ocean.
The ocean's big as hell. Way freaking big. And we saw not one boat for like 5 days. 5 days, not one boat.
I did see dolphins.
She saw dolphins. I missed it. That was through the Gulf Stream, which is pretty rad. Anyway, gotta go. Bye. How does it feel being at the helm? How are those waves?
Smaller now. Yeah, which is good. They're pretty big before.
All right, what's your? We're about to get into Bermuda dance. Go.
Woo!
Work it. And here we go. We have Bermuda behind us. That's Bermuda. It's a pretty narrow little cut that we're going through right there. Shannon's on it though. Woo, it's still windy. Yeah. And then we have to dock and check in with immigration. Finally at anchor. How excited are you? Here it is. Rainy ass day in Bermuda. It's our new home for now. Maddie's excited. He's gonna have the biggest poop ever.